National Football League. And coming up, we'll see Justin Jefferson. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Vikings and the Falcons, next on Madden Football.
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here in the booth. Partner, there's a couple of teams that struggled a year ago, finished out of the playoffs. They were under 500. That's what you love about the NFL. A new season brings renewed optimism. It is the rookie from Alabama, Will Riker, to get us started. And off we go from Minneapolis. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Falcons, led out by their quarterback, Kirk Cousins, one of the big moves in the offseason. Atlanta acquiring Cousins in free agency. He had 6 years in Washington, the last 6 in Minnesota, and now he begins his run this season with the Falcons.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
Off the play fake, here's Cousins. To the right, that's Pitts. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. Now inside the 25. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
All right, Mike, so the NFL is all about answering. So you give up an opening drive touchdown, you fall behind late to start the game, and then your special teams becomes the spark. And this is going to set your offense up with excellent field position to get back and tie this game.
Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft. Out of USC, it's Sam Darnold.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters, and if he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy.
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Jordan Addison, touchdown, Minnesota. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Tight Big spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Ray McLeod on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. There's Kirk Cousins. He and the Falcons set for their next drive. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. We get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. A quick throw here, going to be taken by London. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. That's caught left side by Pitts. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. To throw is Cousins. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Oh, high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
3rd down, 3 to go. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He's got a receiver, it's Addison. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more.
That's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
All right, Mike, so since these guys were young playing Pop Warner football, everyone's done the tip drill. And it's for this exact reason. That ball gets deflected. Find the ball. Get into the area and react in time to make a play on it. That's exactly what this defender did. He showed the reaction time he needed and the hands to bring in the interception.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. A 1st down throw for Cousins. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Cousins. This throw pulled in by Pitts. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Cousins to throw. He'll get this to Pitts once more. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? Here's Bradley Pinion now. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. The Vikings offense and Sam Darnold heading back on the field. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here, right up there among the NFL leaders in touchdown passes. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And they're finally going to bring him down. It's a first down if it stands, but maybe a hold set him free. That'll march them back half the distance, and they'll go from there. Play fake to Jones, and now Darnold. To the right side, he's got Hockenson, his tight end.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll put Addison in motion. They'll try and run for the first down with Jones. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
He's to the 45. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Falcons offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a first down. Cousins gonna throw. Open man, he's got it. It's London. And he's gonna be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
He's into space past the 25. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing now, Cousins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now, Cousins. The ball comes out. The Vikings have got it. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter. Quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite him right here.
Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9. Slot man in motion left. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Addison, touchdown Vikings. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Avery Williams on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Cousins now. That's caught. Ray McLeod. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Cousins. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
On comes the punter now. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to take over once again. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. They'll put Addison in motion. They'll go play action with Darnold. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
Throwing, Darnold. He's got this on target to Addison. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Darnold. That one caught by Hawkinson. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up fourth down. Here's Ryan Wright now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Falcons offense make their way out to take over once more. They go play action with Cousins. Open man downfield, that's London. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. Over the middle, that's his tight end Pitts. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Here's their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Vikings offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. From the gun, it's a run. It's Jones. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Second down and 8. On play action, here's Darnold. The pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag down in the backfield, usually the spot that tells us hold. That's on the big man, Cam Robinson. They'll run the toss here with Jones. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, not a great start to this drive offensively. You take the sack on first down, and you're thinking, all right, let's go to the ground game. Let's pick up some of the lost yardage. But then you take a loss again, and now it sets up third and real long, and you find yourself in a tough spot.
And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first, so it'll bring up fourth down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Another run here for Robinson. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Josh Metellus there on the tackle. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? throwing his Cousins. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Falcons send their punting unit out, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The home team's offense ready for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. A run. It's Jones, and he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. This one brought in by Hawkinson. That's how to dig yourself out of the hole. A pickup of 18, much more manageable. 3rd and 2 coming up. Darnold now to throw, and that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson, and it's going to lead to 4th down. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Well, Falcons offense getting set to get back to work. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Pitts is the man in motion. A gift, and here comes Robinson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now, Cousins. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. The Falcons getting their punter out there as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. Here's Powell to return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now, Darnold. Got a man, that's Sherfield. Past midfield. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 74 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Riker now to add the extra point. The kick is good. The Vikings will take a 21-7 lead. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Williams now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Falcons offense ready to get back at it. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. To throw is Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Cousins to throw. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. They run over center with Robinson. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Play action now. It's Cousins. That one a bit high, but it's complete. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
As that play unfolded, Mike, I thought he was going to have a chance to find the end zone for the 2nd time here today. And I'll be honest, if I'm the play caller, by the end of this drive, I might give him one more shot at the end zone. But either way, they got to be thinking coming away here with 6.
Cousins. That is caught. Side of the end zone. Ray McCloud. Touchdown, Falcons. On is Koo for the point after. He's got it. And the Falcons draw closer here. It's 21-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return, it's Brandon Powell. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the 1st half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
That's quickly out to Jefferson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Now he'll run. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Automatic 1st down.
1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Jones. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Here's Jones. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. To throw is Darnold. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. On 3rd and a yard, here's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Still first down.
So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. Darnold to throw again. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. Will Reichert now on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Vikings have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here comes Drake London. The rest of that Atlanta offense getting set to take over once more. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Here's Cousins. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. One final throw before the break. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started out at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, where you see the final score there. Patrick Mahomes leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. In the first half, it was the veteran Sam Darnold who had the offense moving. He got off to a hot start with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes, threw another for good measure in the 2nd quarter, so he has been on target throughout. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The home team's offense and Aaron Jones set to take over once more. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in, that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage, and generally taking this offense out of its flow. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They motion the slot man left. Play fake to Jones, now Darnold. He's gonna let one fly for Addison. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is gonna be a huge call. The tight end motioning left here. On the handoff, it's Robinson. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll go again with Robinson. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down. Cousins now. And this ball incomplete on third down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
The home team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air, and with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls. It's been intermediate shots. It's been good run after catch. This has really been high-level offense on display right from the jump. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
They run it once more with Jones. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. Here's a 3rd and 10. Darnold. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
Nice change of pace there on the back end, Mike. They brought dime defense, which means they have 6 defensive backs. That's a lot of guys back there defending this passing game, and when the quarterback has nowhere to go with the ball, he tends to hold it longer than his offensive line can protect for, and he goes down for the sack.
And now here comes the punt team as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Off the play fake, here's Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Throwing now, Cousins. Trying to set up the screen, but it is not there. He just had to spike it. It's incomplete, and it'll bring up fourth down. And now the punting unit will come on. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Vikings offense and Sam Darnold heading back on the field. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Again, it's Jones. And he's going to pick up the first down. That's a nice run, taking it up past the 30-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
In motion, it's Jefferson. They'll go back to Jones on first down. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. On the handoff, Jones. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They run straight ahead with Jones. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down. Here's Darnold. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down. It's a first down and a gain of 13.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that second foot. That's a big-time play by a big-time receiver.
He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. Throwing, Darnold. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. Here's second and 9. Now a handoff, Jones. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Up from his safety spot, Jesse Bates makes the play. Here comes third and 6. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Still third down.
So now, following the penalty, they're only going to need a yard. It is third and 1. Off the bootleg, here's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Here's first and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. Cousins now to throw on first down. They'll try to set up the screen here. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a second down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. Third down coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. On the draw, here's Jones. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off. Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Here's a third down and 4. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. In motion, it's Jefferson. On the give, it's Jones. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. Hayden Ellis in on that stop. 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Darnold to throw. Look at the big guy rumble. And he's in. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Vikings. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Reichard good with the extra point. The Vikings will extend this third quarter lead. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. McLeod now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. There's Kirk Cousins. He and the Falcons set for their next drive. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. On 1st down, Cousins. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Second down, Cousins. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop him. That will be no gain on the screen. We're all set to kick this one away. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A give to Jones, heading right. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. Now, Darnold. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. From the gun, on third down, it's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Falcons offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Cousins. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. That's Jonathan Bernard busting in to record the sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Now, Cousins. And that is incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential. Your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Jones now on 1st and 10. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. On the ground now with Jones. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. To the right side, this is Jones. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Darnold now to throw. That's to the left side, taken in by Jefferson. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
Now Jones, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's a run, and it's Jones. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not...
Raheem Morris consulting with his staff above, and they decide to throw the challenge flag here. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. A run, it's Jones, and he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. So holding is the call. Take that touchdown off the board. That's caught once again by Hawkinson.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it. Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you had things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. Still, a lot can happen between now and the end of the season, but the cream is starting to rise to the top as you look across the NFL. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
He'll get this to McLeod. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Cousins to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. He's going to have the 1st down, and that one good for 9, and the drive continues. Here's Cousins. He'll get this to Pitts once more.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Now someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. Hit as he threw it, and the pass is incomplete. It is 3rd and 10. Now, Cousins. That one a bit high, but it's complete. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A 1st down. Cousins now. Throw over the middle, caught by London. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. There's that man again, another catch. He's taken down just shy of the 10. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. And he's in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there.
And he gets into the end zone for the 2. So it's not over yet. It's back to a 2-score game. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Powell now to bring it back. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Vikings offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. There's Jefferson. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He'll let this go. Deep for Jefferson. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. They're all set to punt this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense and Drake London set to take over once more, and he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So after surrendering their sixth sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
Cousins now on second down. That'll be caught by McLeod. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And they will finally get to him, but I think even he knows this one is coming back. Cousins out of the gun on third down. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. Throwing his Cousins. He's going to try it here again. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
This is Jones. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Running left, it's Jones. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Here's Jones. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. In motion, it's Jefferson. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun, they give it to Jones. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings add on to their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
On the return, it's Williams. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Falcons offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Cousins gonna throw. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. To throw is Cousins. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. Throwing now, Cousins. Now, deep ball for London. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Cousins. He's going to look downfield once again. The Vikings offense and Jordan Addison getting ready to get back on the field. They are getting closer to win 11 on the season, playing their best football here late in the year. Going to start this drive with 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So a win here for the Vikings. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago. A spot with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Vikings, as we say so long from Minneapolis.